What's up, everybody? I'm Joe Romo, and this is POHBOYS Garage. Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to POHBOYS Garage. Working on the 240. Gotta do some more little things to it. And as you saw last time, we got the motor running. Just gotta fix some little things on it, and it'll be purring like nothing. But today I need to go back underneath the car again, make sure everything underneath is all bolted down properly and we're good. And then while it's up on jack stands, I want to start the car and see if the transmission is good and it'll go into gear, no problem. And after that's all good, then I'm pretty sure that I could drive it out, no problem. Of course, gotta add the fluids and everything, but yeah, man, let's get to work. Woohoo! The only problem is right now that the sunlight just kind of comes and goes because it's been raining out here. You can see, well, it's clear right now, but earlier all the clouds back there were coming up and over the shop, and it was getting dark. So pretty much we only have a few more hours left until we have no more light, and then I'll do the usual little POHBOYS setup. We got some light in here, and yeah, a little cold, so I'll probably change out my sick jacket. Woo, POHBOYS, baby. Check this out. That little guy look familiar? Look at that little guy. Look at little Captain POHBOY right there. Look familiar? Yeah, look like somebody? Woo! That's me, baby. Still got some limited left, so if you guys want one, woo, show some support for the channel. Still got some POHBOYS merch. Check it out. Check it out, POHBOYS. You might like it. Or a gift for someone. Who knows? I don't know. Just rambling now. It's a good day. It feels good to be back inside POHBOYS and be filming again. It was a little break I took for some personal stuff, but you know, I'm back. I'm back. Gonna get back in my groove for everything, and hopefully have all these cars running, man. I really hope that the Cressida will be running and the 240 will be running by end of the year, end of 2019. So just gotta keep pushing forward. Speaking of pushing forward, I need to skate. I think today I'll do a little skate break after I work on some 240 business. Oh man, it's so cold right now in the garage. Had to close the door. This is too cold today. Good thing I got my POHBOYS hoodie on. Woo! Gotta keep nice and warm. So like I said earlier, the reason why I'm jacking up the car again is because there's some stuff that I still need to fully bolt down, like, where is it, the mount right there, the drive shaft bracket. Need to make sure that's fully tightened down, making sure all the rest of the stuff, a bunch of spider webs. Let me get some light and kind of clean up underneath here, a little dirty. Look at the POHBOYS set up. There we go. This little guy works pretty good. Awesome little setup. Give me the lights I need to see into the darkness. Plugged it in and let there be light. Oh, alright, there we go. Alright. Sweet. There we go. Much better. I'm gonna clean underneath, blast it all out, and remove my super limited edition, not expensive captain's coat. Woo! And this is what I was talking about earlier, and the reason why I'm jacking it up. So I need to tighten down this little bugaroo right now. And just double check everything, make sure everything's all fully bolted down and we're good to go to start it up, and then we'll test to see if the transmission is working properly. Man, look how dirty it is under here. Super dirty. Can't wait to pressure wash everything underneath, get it all nice and clean. Look at that. Ugh. So much grime and oil and whatever, but at least the engine bay is looking fresh. And once I tighten everything down underneath, I'll add fluid to the transmission, and then while it's in the air, I want to make sure that it'll be able to go into gear. You know, check the gears, make sure everything's working properly, it's spinning properly, and we have no issues. So when I get it on the ground, we can just go test it out, see how it is, and then hit the track, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. So long, so many years of just talking about everything, and we can finally get going. Let's get going, get moving forward, you know? Woo-hoo. Alright, so I check everything underneath, and we're good. That's all good, besides the exhaust, but I'll eventually get to that. And then I wanted to button up every little thing in here. Like this ground doesn't need to be here, and I need to put the reservoir back up in this area. Let's get it all nice and dialed down. And then this, at first I was going to just put the stock box back on, which is like back here. And the filter is just, I don't know, it's all nasty and stuff. So I remembered that Joey had this over here, and it has the cone. And I wonder if this cone will be able to fit right here. I don't know, we'll see if we can get them to fit properly. And if that works, then it'll be a temporary solution, because I also wanted to relocate the battery to the back, and I wanted to bring the intake down and go down on this side, and I want to cut a hole in the bottom. So it'll just be straight, like a short ram intake type of style, and it'll definitely free up all this room right here. And then of course I'll have the headers on eventually. So sorry Joey, gotta use your filter right now. Okay, so here's my question. So I bought this off eBay. It's supposed to go right here and, you know, whatever, bolt your sensor onto this, right? Well, inside your box you have this other sensor that's screwed on the side, right? And it goes down there. So my question is, for myself and for others, what do I do with that sensor once I take this whole box off? Because it's gonna be just dangling everywhere, because this will just bolt right here to the sensor itself, the mass airflow sensor, and then I'll have the cone go right here. So this sensor that's in the bottom, what do I do with it? Do I splice it out? Do I remove it? Just let it dangle? I don't know, I didn't think about that part. Sometimes you don't think about everything. I don't know, man. So I'll figure that out, and I'll get back to that in a minute. Alright, scratch all that. Everything I just talked about. I'm not gonna use the Joey's air cone setup. I'm just gonna clean up the old one, the stock one, just so I could have it sit here properly, and everything could be just, you know, good to go. I could just start the car and drive. I don't have to worry about altering and trying to change up some stuff. So go back to the old intake setup. Without this, I ain't gonna use that part, but yeah, I need this part so at least it will sit normal, won't rattle around everywhere or bounce around, and sit up a little bit more properly. It's kind of just you know, laying low. Yeah, slowly but surely getting it. What's up, Shipwreck?
Well, that's just my internet died, so I need to take a break.
Oh, hey, there you go. You're so backlit right now because of the light behind you. But yeah, getting all the stock stuff in so it could hold up everything so we don't have no issues and nothing's all bouncing around and stuff. It gets dark quick, doesn't it? Running out of light. We've got the old setup still working pretty good, but this is what I've done. All I gotta do is bolt this down so it doesn't wobble everywhere. Then I'm gonna put the cover on so it just connects to the intake, and I got the filter. I put it all together, and then I don't have to worry about this. I'm just sanding off the paint so that the ground for the alternator, I'm just gonna bolt it down right there. It's gonna be grounded to the side, and then once that's good, we'll have everything pretty much bolted down. And I want to fire it up again. That's what I want to do. I'm just looping it to the other side, underneath, right here. We'll bolt it up easily. It'll be out of the way, and we'll be good. There you go. Pretty much have it. Everything is all pretty much bolted down, looking stock, but we know the motor's not stock. But I have the stock intake box, and you already know why I'm using it. I'm using it right now. Let's see, everything back around, all the lines down there, everything's all grounded, nice and good. This is all bolted down. I have the cover back on. The battery's charging right now, and then everything's all pretty much legit. I plugged up this little hole, this little guy right here, plugged him up, and just kind of made sure everything else was buttoned down. I put a new one on this hose that goes along in the back. Got that, that's a new one. Yeah, just trying to get everything all back to normal so I could just get in the car and start driving. I still have to do the oil cooler down here, which I'll probably get that tomorrow. And I don't know, I just want to start it up another time so we could check it out again, man. I just want to hear it again.
That wasn't a dream.
Oh, I know, right? That was too good last time.
Should start it.
Yeah. So then we'll just try to start her up. And this video, I'm not too sure how long it is, how much stuff I really did, but you know, just getting some content out for you 240 viewers and stuff. So let's get this going. Let's start her up. All right, let's start her up, huh? Let's see it. Let's do it. So go ahead and just jiggle those stupid little cable. Yeah, that dumb cable that's messing up.
Shouldn't have to. It's fine.
Right, let's see. I hear priming. We're good on that. Let's see if it starts. It should start right now. Let's go. Let's go. Woohoo. Let's go, man. It's idling by itself a little bit. I'm not pushing the gas. Oh man, that's pretty cool. That's awesome, dude. It was idling at 1500 RPMs. So it's way up there right now.
Idle controls probably all.
Yeah, it's probably out of whack. But it idles by itself. Last time when we started it, it didn't idle at all. It was like, it was dying. Not too sure why, but I think a lot of the stuff that I finally plugged up and everything, it helps out a little bit. So it's actually flowing, getting the air through and everything. Oh yeah, we just gotta check the idle, make sure it's good. Like I said, I had to turn off the engine because we have no fluids right now to keep it cool. There's nothing turning on to keep the engine from overheating, just sitting here. So next time, actually, probably tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll work on the oil cooler, work on the radiator hoses, throw everything on so we can finally put the fluid in and finally let it circulate normal, and we'll be able to adjust everything and we'll be good and be able to hopefully drive it out. You know, hopefully be able to drive it out and test drive it outside and see how it goes. Because I definitely need to test out the transmission still, so I definitely still have to do that. Yeah, little episode. I'm not too sure how long it was, but thank you for tuning in. And if you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, subscribe, say what's up to us. POHBOYS Garage, Shipwreck and I, doing fun stuff. So stay tuned. We'll do more stuff on the 240. Catch you guys next time. Woohoo!
Where should I put it at? Right here? I'll put it on this side.
My side? What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
Some bubbles don't know how GM keys work. There's two. This is your door key. This was the ignition key.
Oh.